Guys, this is the week you've all been waiting for. The rematch against Prime Train. Last time we played him, he absolutely dominated. Played his best game for the year, I think. I reckon he kicked 3 and would have had 25 disposals on a forward flank. We played our best intercept defender on him, sort of let him do what he wants, and Prime absolutely dominated. He honestly probably half won him the game. So I don't think we will be letting that happen this week, because we really have to win this game if we want to finish on top, because we are equal with Albury Tigers on top of the ladder, but we have the higher percentage, so we have to win this time. So I guarantee you that hopefully we do not let Prime run amok. But unfortunately, I won't be playing in the seniors this week, guys, because I have been dropped back to the 2s.
You suck!
It's been hard to find consistency in the seniors because we had a game, then we had a bye, then I had another game, and then we had another bye, and now it's this week. So obviously, how I'm meant to find form in the seniors, I don't know. Like, I've just gone back and then it's a week off. So it's a bit frustrating, bit sad for me, but there's a car going past. Do not want to be seen filming. But lucky for me, there is still time to get back in the seniors before finals. We've got 2 more games, and there is spots available in the senior side, I think, if I play good enough. So that is the bright side. But I had a great feed last night. Me and my girlfriend went out for dinner. I'll show you what I had right now. I had the pizza for dinner, and I had a few chippies on the side because I love my hot chips. And then for dessert, I went with the chocolate cheesecake, which I'll show you now, and that was bloody delicious. Once I finish my walk, I'm gonna hop in the pool, and I'm gonna show you guys. It's gonna be freezing. I think it's 1 degree right now, so it is cold, and my pool would have to be below 0, I reckon. So I'm gonna hop in the pool. That is gonna be cold, but it'll be good for the body, good for the mind, wake me up, and then I'm gonna make some breakfast and a coffee. So make sure you like and make sure you subscribe right now, because our finals are about to start, and we are hopefully gonna go deep in the seniors or in the 2s. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of that. This is gonna be so cold. Oh, it is like 7:15 in the morning. I reckon it's 1 or 2 degrees outside. Get it done. This is the hard bit. This is always the hard bit. This is not fun, but it is good for your mental and it is good for your body. I recommend trying this before a game one day. It'll get you up and about. The next step is I gotta go under completely, and my legs are hurting. Righto. I'm just gonna go for it. I can't do it to myself. Just gotta do it. You just gotta commit. 3, 2, 1. Mate. So cold, so refreshing though, and I feel amazing. Alright, so after that, I feel absolutely amazing. That has woken me right up, got the vibes up. I feel amazing. But now I'm gonna go hop in the shower and make a nice hot coffee, because I am ready to go today. It is a great day, gonna have so much fun, hopefully play some great footy, hopefully get a good win in both sides. And I'm just all up and about. I love you, and I'll see you once I've got breakfast. I have had a shower, and now we've made some beautiful breakfast.
Breakfast!
Eggs on toast, nice coffee. That is so delicious. I need to cut these eggs quickly because I like my eggs runny, and if they sit too long, they will be hard. So let's hopefully they're runny. Oh yeah, perfect. Perfect egg. Hey Milo. Maybe a little bit overcooked. What is the cat doing? Get off. Righto, so I'm gonna have to smash this down because I'm so hungry. It's about 8 o'clock, had a shower, made brekkie, been for a walk, hopped in the pool, already done so many things this morning, so it's really getting that mental headspace up and about, which is great. And boom, just like that, absolutely smacked that down. That was absolutely perfect. Them eggs sit so good with me right now. So now I've got plenty of time in the morning. I never get up this early for games, so this is interesting. It's good, so I'm gonna get ready, pack my footy bags, and just chill out and really get in the right head zone to play hopefully some really good footy today. It's going to be exciting. Always love playing against the Rovers. So it's going to be heaps of fun today.
So I forgot to film myself before the game, but the weather was pretty cold. It was a bit cloudy, probably about 10 degrees, and there was a little bit of wind sort of favouring the end that we're warming up at here. But this week they wanted me to start as a deep forward to try and get on the scoreboard early in the game and put some scoreboard pressure on quick. So I was starting like full forward at the start of the game. And we got underway, and Davey took a big grab on a defensive kick out, and he kicks it in deep to the hot spot. And I just come across the front there and take a nice little grab in the first few minutes of the game. So I go back here, and I was a little bit in my head early here. I was a bit nervous about kicking this one. Everyone's watching, you're expected to kick these ones, and I hadn't been kicking very many set shots this year. So I was just making sure I was doing my routine, going back, making sure I don't get too close to the man on the mark, and nearly touches it off the boot, but thank God it got over the top of his head, and I kicked the first goal to start the game. And then not too long after at all, Tommy McKimmie gets the ball there, and I'm leading up at him, and he hits me absolutely lace out. So I want to get onto my left as quick as possible to get a deep one-on-one, and there's Big Dill, a big key forward. I think he's won the goal kicking now after this game, so that was huge. He goes back and slots a quick second goal to put the scoreboard pressure on. And then again, literally next stoppage, Reed gets out the back and gets cleaned up behind play. So I get the downfield advantage, luckily. And then same again, just get on my left, get the deep in the one-on-one. And Dill again takes an absolutely perfect mark, nearly in the exact same spot. And he goes back to kick his second. And we are up by 3 goals in the first 5 to 6 minutes of the game. And then Congo gets one about 60 metres out, and he kicks it into the one-on-one on Dill, and I see it's going to go out the back, so I run out the back. I thought it got touched, so I'm trying to get my boot onto it, and luckily I got my boot to it right on the line there, and it was a goal. So I've kicked my second in the game and had 2 goal assists. And here I was just working up, got my hands to it, kicked it out to Juddy, and the umpires paid it a downfield. It was pretty soft, I thought, but Judd gets one here. So he's getting a look inside 50, and he hits Tanner up, lace out, and then Tanner goes back, turns his back on everyone, he's confident, and kicked a point. And then on their kick out, luckily, Corey Pern put the pressure on. Nice little tackle, then Dougie gets it out, handballs it to Tanner again, and this time from 45 metres out, he made sure of that one and kicks his first goal for the year, he said. And here, Tommy just gets it, plays on quickly, bombs it in to our forward line, gets out the back, and I see this bloke who's going to pick it up, so I make sure I get the tackle and just stick that tackle so we get another forward stoppage. So just the main thing to do as a forward is just to keep them forward stoppages. And then that was it for the first quarter. We had probably one of our best starts to the game. We kicked 5 goals 1 to 31, and they only kicked the 1 goal 2 to 8 to start the first quarter. And then to start the second quarter, Congo kicks me a beautiful kick, and I just sort of drop a sitter, but I crumb it, try to check side it to Dill, but unfortunately it was just to the wrong side of him, bit slow to react, and they get the exit kick. And here Roscoe bombs one in long. The bloke takes a great mark, but the umpires called it play on, so I'm just applying that pressure again, and this one here, it bobbles out. I get my hands to it, and bang, I've kicked my 3rd goal for the day. A nice little Joey the Goose out the back there. Wasn't missing that one. And then for this one here, Maxi gets a kick inboard, but unfortunately he picks it up, and I tackle him. He's tried to take me on, didn't get a handball to it, and the umpire has not pinged that holding the ball. So I thought I was a bit stiff there, but I'm working as hard as I can to get down there. Congo kicks it to me, but unfortunately it was just too far in front of me. So that effort nearly could have earned me a goal, but unfortunately just didn't pay off. Then Congo gets tackled here. The ball spills out. I get it on my left. Thought I got stuck in 2 minds there, whether to kick it to Dill or have a shot on goal. And I sort of just like half kicked, stabbed at it. And unfortunately it didn't go to Dill and it missed. So that was a missed opportunity. And this one was so funny. There's a buck party sitting there behind the crowd, and they blow their own siren. So everyone stopped thinking that was the siren. And then the umpire's like, no, that was them over there. So I've still got the ball. Everyone stopped. And then Congo kicks me the easiest kick I've ever got out the back there. Then I just get it on to Tan, and then Tan takes a grab. But that was pretty dirty by them boys on their bucks, but it was pretty funny. But just lucky for the Wang boys, it didn't result in a goal. They defended well there. And Big Dill here is just going back for a set shot as the siren goes to end the second quarter. And he's lined up, big steps in, and bang! He's kicked it behind. So that was it to wrap up the second quarter. And just as we're walking off at halftime, I see the camera video on me, so I flip him off. Then Bud sees it and he starts giving love hearts, having a bit of a laugh. But that was it for halftime, and we are back into it for the start of the third quarter. And then we get a stoppage straight off the bat. And this one here, we get a kick in board. I'm trying to hold space for Congo, but unfortunately, it just got out the back of him. I probably should have went for the mark there, but tried to do the team thing and call Congo into it. Then I get a handball out here, handball it back to Roscoe. He gets the 1-2 and bombs it into our forward line. And Boxhead takes a mark about 45 metres out, kicking into the wind, so I knew he wanted to pass it. And he kicked it to me. I caught one across the head as I go for a mark. And the umpires paid it a high, not a mark. So I thought I was getting 50 metres, but he said no 50 metres, a high infringement. So I was like, why don't you just pay the mark? But anyway, still getting the set shot here. So I'm going back from about 40 to 45 metres out, kicking into the breeze. I've lined up, doing my routine, making sure I do everything right. And I've gone bang, felt beautiful off the boots, going straight for goal. And it just held up in the wind, and the blokes marked it on the line. So that was a bit disappointing. Could have been my fourth goal. But then I crumb one here. Should have been a high free kick there, but I give it off the box, and box goes bang. But unfortunately, he misses as well. But I don't know what was wrong with the umpires. They did not want to pay me a free kick at all today. And then here, just another bad kick, unfortunately. But I'm applying the pressure, trying to do whatever I can to help out our back line. And then again, just work rate, get my hands on it, giving it back to Tan. And just doing whatever we can to get it outside of our defensive half. But that was it to end the third quarter. Rovers kicked one right before the siren. But it was a close game. We had 9 goals 6 to 60. And they had 6 goals 8 for 44. So it was a pretty close game going into the last after our fast start. They sort of fought back, the Rovers. And this is us starting off in the final quarter. Everyone was just fighting for their lives to get this ball and not let it out. Just hands, hands, hands. Everyone's diving on it. And then the umpires paid that holding the ball. But it was very close for the first few minutes of this game. No one had really done anything. And then Maxi gets a quick handball out and he's kicked a goal. And I was absolutely buggered by this stage. So I quickly ran over to him and give him a kiss on the forehead. But unfortunately, my sister didn't video that. And then straight after, I've nearly kicked goal of the year. The ball's about to hit the point post. I've thrown my boot at it and it looked like it was going in. My draw dropped. But unfortunately, the wind just grabbed it at the last minute and it banged into the post. But that easily would have been the best goal I've ever kicked. And then here, I got absolutely cleaned up without looking. Took the wind out of me, but I got up as fast as I could. Bang, got payback there, got the hands out, and Boxhead just kicks it forward to gain as much territory as we can. And then Congo's got one here. I've let up, and he's kicked it to the hot spot, so I've had to run back with the flight and nearly take a grab there, but unfortunately I didn't. I pick up the crumb, and then he's called that holding the ball. I got about 3 or 4 holding the balls, and they didn't pay it, and as soon as I picked that up, he's called that holding the ball. So I was pretty upset, and I said, mate, you've got to be kidding me. You've burnt me about 2 times on holding the ball. And then he paid 50 metres for me saying that. I didn't even swear at him or anything, so I was really starting to get frustrated because it was really close in this last quarter. And then the Rovers guys just tried to bite off too much. I've seen it coming, so I've tapped it out of his hands. I'm running into an open goal, kick it in front of Dill, and then he's called it back for a freaking chop of the arms. I couldn't believe it. I did not win a trick all day with these umpires. And then here, they get a mark to kick a goal, and he's played on, and I just do everything I can to get my hands to it. Fortunately, didn't touch it, but just put enough pressure on him to just not kick the goal. And then that was thankfully it for the game. We ended up having a good win. We won by 19 points, as you'll see here. It was an absolutely ripper of a game. Thank God we had a win. I played pretty good again in the 2s, so I'll be putting my hand up for senior selection again.
How's that, Maxi?
Good win, actually.
Winning goal by you?
Oh, isn't it every week? No.
Little kiss on the forehead. What do you think of the kiss on the forehead?
From you.
Yeah.
It's touching, inspirational, and it created a good feeling for me.
I nearly did one good thing all game. Nearly kicked goal in the air and it hit the post.
That would have been. It was like Will Ashcroft's.
It was nice.
At the Gabba.
It felt
Except
good.
yours was out of midair without grabbing.
It felt like there was 100,000 in the crowd. went silent, and then in reality it's probably 300 here, but is that?
And the 7 were cheering. So.
Yeah. But we've got, what do we got? Bit of Tuesday now.
Yes, we've got a big punters group going. There's 2 races, and then
watch the Pigeons hopefully beat Rovers.
Yep.
Hopefully Prime Train doesn't dominate this week.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Because he tore us to shreds last time, so it'd be good.
And he let us know about it. And he let us know about it.
And he embarrassed our club, so it'd be good. Be good to go, stick a few tins, watch the footy.
That is fucked. That's
I don't know if I can put this in the vlog, Dave.
no, just blur it.
Oh my god, he just showed us his
And I'm
asshole.
pretty sure he shows it.
No,
Every week. You get dropped, I get dropped.
yeah, we get dropped together.
But after all that, we ended up going over to the hill to watch the footy and watch the seniors play the Wang Rovers. And let me tell you guys, being in that crowd, poor Prime Train was absolutely copping an earful off absolutely everybody. It was hard not to laugh, but I honestly feel bad for the guy. He was copping it for absolutely everything. And to make things worse, our seniors absolutely smashed the Wang Rovers. They ended up winning by 80 points and absolutely dominated all day. Prime Train definitely didn't play as good as he did the first time we versed him earlier in the year. We definitely weren't going to let him do what he did last time, so we definitely paid a lot more attention to him. He still played pretty good though, like he got 21 disposals, but yeah, he definitely didn't make the impact that he did 10 weeks ago. But after all that, I ran into Prime Train in the rooms, and he was such a nice guy. We had a chat for like 10 minutes. He was such a good bloke, honestly. He had time for everyone. And I honestly wish him nothing but the best. He's a good bloke, motivating all these people, getting people inspired. But that is it for this game day vlog, ladies and gentlemen. Please hit that subscribe button so you never miss another upload. I am about to play in the finals, so we could go very deep in the finals, predicted to make a grand final. So hopefully we can go all the way. And if you want to keep up to date, subscribe right now and hit the like button. I love you all. Peace.